Good morning, guys, YouTube world, whoever. Anyway, today's Saturday. Picked up a pallet of wood pellets. Our pellet stove. Hopefully they don't all fall over, which they already look like they have, because the tires are pushed over. Anyways, it's 50 bags of pellets, as if my back wasn't sore already. 40 pounds a bag. So, good thing was I have a kid. It's a good thing about having kids. And I have a trailer. And they just loaded the whole pallet on there with the forklift. So, today, I'm just going to take you around. What I've already done this morning is replace this hose, hydraulic hose. So that hose goes around, goes to here. That one is also newer. It's about 2 years old. That one blew up right there. Anyway, so now I got 2 new hoses. These hoses look all pretty much brand new. I did break a while back. I did break this line right here. It just kinked and broke. So I had to buy a special die to thread those threads. I think it was quarter NPT or die to make those threads. Anyway, I have to add hydraulic fluid, and then I have to check the oil in this thing, and I have to add a bolt there, a bolt and a nut. Apparently it fell out. Yeah, so it's just a little 2-cylinder Yanmar diesel. I don't know where the dipstick is. Maybe it's part of this, maybe. Probably not. Nope. Yeah, so I got word yesterday that someone is coming to displace me. They're coming to bump me. They're going to take my job, my position. What the heck is the dipstick light on this stupid thing? I know I've checked it before. Oh, right there. It's a little low, but not terrible. I guess maybe a half a gallon. So, yeah, I do have oil for it. I use the Delo 400 low emissions. Anyway, I have that, and I have all those gallons and all those gallons of oil because I'm a oil hoarder. Yeah, anyway, hydraulic fluid, add some oil. Forget what I was talking about. I'm getting displaced. Somebody's taking my position, my job. And, yeah. So they're taking my job. The thing is that the guy, I guess the guy that's coming, they call it bumping. The guy that's coming to bump me, he doesn't have a hazmat endorsement. So they cut his job in Wendover, Utah/Nevada, right on the border. So they cut his job, abolished him, and so now he's coming to displace me, take my job because it doesn't require a hazmat. So I'm gonna go bid his job as a backhoe operator because I have a hazmat endorsement for my Class A license. Forget what I was doing, but anyway, yeah, so, man, I can't even remember what I was doing, what I was going to do. There's so much crap here to do. But yeah, so I'm going to add some hydraulic fluid. I got hydraulic right there, fluid right there, or maybe it's that one. I can't remember. Oh, that's what I was going to do. And yeah, so I bought the bushings for the kids' truck. As you can see, I have a big mess of plastic. So these bushings are too big. So they have 5/8 or maybe 3/4 inch bolts on the front of the leaf spring pack. And yeah, it's not working for what I need. It's 1 inch inside diameter. The thickness of the leaf itself is 3/8, so I figured 3/8 plus 3/8 is 3/4. 3/8, 3/8, 3/4, and was roughly 3/4. And the outside diameter of the leaf was 1 inch and 15/16. So I was compensating, saying, "Oh, it's 1 1/4 inches," but turns out it's actually 1 inch. So I had to turn some nylon. I ended up making some nylon bushings for the front. I don't know if that's going to be better or not better. I tried turning these down with the lathe and it does not work. It flies off the chuck. So I made some nylon ones for the kids' truck, and yeah, we'll go show you guys that over there. But I know I was gonna do something over here for the tractor. I can't remember. But anyway, I need oil and I need hydraulic fluid. Or maybe I was gonna show you the old hose. That's the old hose right there. Yeah. One of these days I'll get to this. One of these days. My plan for today also includes, I'm gonna take all these chrome big lugs off, and don't know if I'm gonna sandblast them or what, but I am gonna paint them black. I do not like all the chrome. It's too much chrome for me. Anyone need a bumper for a 2nd gen? I believe it's a 2nd gen. Okay, so here we are with the truck. So ended up making nylon, turned nylon bushings in there. 7/8 inch hole inside for the sleeve. Outside I did 1 inch and 30 seconds for the inside outside diameter, and then this was, I believe that's 1.5 inches because it's the nylon I have. So but it definitely straightened the leaf spring. As you can see, the track bar is no longer there. I have a bunch of metal shavings, a bunch more metal on there. So as you can see, I got a lot of grinding to do. I got to grind all this junk off. It does look like there is a crack right there. Looks like there's a crack there. It looks to me like this right here is cracked, or maybe it's just a bad weld, but to me it looks like it's cracked. It looks like where this hole is here, it looks like it almost tore open on both sides, which is why they welded that. So it's almost like the truck, they jumped the truck. I don't know if I can describe it. Let's go in the front of the truck. Because it's leaf sprung, the axle stays straight. So it's almost like when the track bar, like maybe they jumped the truck, or this wheel went way up in the air, and the track bar, because it was welded, pushed so much that it ripped the frame. And then it looks like the reason why they did a crappy weld is they just beat it back together and then just did all that welding. That's what it looks like to me. That's why I think they added all this extra support and braces and all this other stuff, because I'm pretty sure this piece and this piece are, and then on the bottom are just the original weld for that track bar. I'm assuming. So I don't really know because I wasn't there. But that's pretty much what it looks like to me. It looks like from here all the way up to here is cracked. And then probably from here somewhere behind this is probably cracked. It probably just peeled it off. So I'm gonna grind it. What I'll do is wherever it stops, so probably right here, I'm gonna drill a hole so it can't continue. And then once I find out over here where it ends, that weld looks cracked right there, so it might end down here. Wherever it's at, I'm gonna drill a hole, and then I'm gonna TIG weld it, fill it in, and see if the kid's okay with that. If not, if we don't think that that'll be good enough, then we'll do a plate. But it almost looks like there's a rivet. One of these rivets are right here because I kept cutting into it. And it's like, man, why is it so much metal? But and whoever welded this originally didn't do a very good clean job, because, you know, okay, so there's that. So they welded right on top of, I mean, it's just grease under there. So whoever did it did not clean it. So anyway, I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So if I can just drill it, TIG weld it, because it goes into here, it's not that bad. I thought maybe it ran like vertical, but because it's in this, I think we'll be good. Even if we just do a little piece of plate right there to support it with some rosette welds, I guess you could call them, where you take the plate, you drill a hole, drill a hole, and then you just pile it in there. But anyway, yeah, I got many things I want to do. I want to take all these cabinets and probably just rip them out, take them out of here. They're good for storage. Either put them in the barn, but my barn's not tall enough for them. Or what I'm thinking is ripping them down to, because right now they're 25 inches from back to outside. So it's 25 inches. So what I'm thinking on doing is ripping it down to about 18 to 20 inches. And then putting them on this wall. And then all this metal junk in here, this will all be in the barn eventually. So this will be a one of those days project. But anyway, the reason why I bought this stuff, let's get to this. I bought this because I'm going to put some in the tractor. This is what I'm going to add to the oil of the tractor. And yeah, and then put some fluid in there. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much what I got going on today, other than some trash stuff. So yeah, so maybe they're 5/8 inch bolts. So 5/8 inch bolts. This is 7/8 of an inch. So from 5/8 to 7/8, a quarter inch, so 1/8 inch thick. 1/8 and 1/8. 7/8 minus a quarter is 5/8, I think. Yeah, because 7/8 minus an 1/8 is 3/4. And you minus another 1/8, and then you get 5/8. I can't remember. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I was running into. And the bushings that he had in there. These are the bushings. Completely just blown out. I do not like running polyurethane bushings at all. I had a second gen Dodge. Had the same thing. I bought some lower, or actually complete control arms, upper and lower, and all the bushings just blew out. And they were lifetime warranty. However, the company changed names, so no longer warranty. Anyways, that company was Top Gun Customs. Anyway, I got a video about them and all their emails and them calling me a liar and saying I did all kinds of stuff. I'm like, look, I don't care. I just want new bushings. And they said, we can't get those bushings anymore. So, like, whatever. Anyway, I think those threads are from me taking it out. The thread is, I backed them out with the impact. But anyway, so these are 1 inch outside diameter here. And then they're 5/8 inch inside diameter. So I wanted to run a sleeve through a bushing, which is kind of the same thing as a bolt, I guess. But anyway, maybe a little bit stronger. So, yeah, the back ones are, I believe they're 1/2 inch bolts. So I'm probably going to order just some regular bushings. For the rear, some 1 inch with 1/2 inch hole with 1/2 inch sleeves or whatever. Maybe 5/8 sleeves or something. And then get this all ground down, get it all welded up, and then we'll go for an actual test drive, because I didn't want this on the road knowing that this was like this, but now that I know it's not as bad as I think it is, I think the kid can go ahead and register it and throw insurance on it, and I'm going to keep this track bar out. So, good idea. Good idea for a track bar with leaf sprung trucks, but I think overall it's a bad idea. So if you're just towing, I think, and you're just driving the truck with leaf sprung truck, track bar probably good idea. But if, I don't know, I'm kind of torn between it, because you got the big wheels and tires. You get big wheels and tires, you kind of want something to keep the axle from walking. And, especially when you have a big lift, your leaf spring is like this, because it's, the angle is so steep and it just wants to twist. Whereas if you had it more flat, it can't really twist, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but anyway. But all right, guys, enough rambling on. I got to get to work. I got stuff to do. So hopefully soon this will be done. I don't know. Might do it all today. Might not do it today. I don't know. I really should just do it today. But I got other stuff I got to get done. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you guys do. And thanks for sticking in. And oh yeah, if you made it this far, go check out MX Revival. He's giving away a pretty sweet dirt bike. You have to enter. I think minimum entry is like $20. And it's a pretty cool YZ 250 white bike. Pretty clean bike. Anyway, it's probably like a $10,000 or $12,000 dirt bike by the time he's done with it. But anyway, I entered and I watch his videos. He's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. But anyway, all right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.